Hi everyone, it's Erin Cochran, the House Whisperer from RevealingRedesign.com. And it is the holidays. It's the most wonderful time of the year, as they say. And I just wanted to talk to you this week at this very complex and busy time of the year. I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about the idea of simplicity. And I've talked to you about it before. I will keep talking to you about it because it is one of the core messages of what I do and what I find to be so important in creating a home that really nurtures and supports the way that we really want to live. Because I know after years of working with clients and working on many, many homes that it isn't our goal usually in life to create complexity, but nonetheless, it finds us in all kinds of ways. And this time of year, it feels especially complex at times because of the amount of stuff that we have coming and going from our houses for gifts, etc., and people visiting, which is all wonderful, but it is nonetheless stressful at times. And because simplicity is one of the things that I want to encourage you and me to embrace every day, it's good for us to take that little check-in right now and think about it. The question I ask you and I ask me is, how can I make this more simple? How can I make life in my home more simple? How can I make my celebrations more simple? How can I make sure that the things that I'm doing day in and day out are adding to my life rather than taking away? And because this is the time of year of so much stuff, I want to talk to you about storage and the simplicity factor of storage. I think that most of us feel like we need more storage. I certainly do. I have an old historical house with very tiny closets. And even if you have a big house with big closets, we still can feel like we don't have enough storage. It's part of modern life in America is to have a lot of things around that we are storing. And Thomas the cat is going to contribute. So what I want to ask you about is, are you storing the things that you really find valuable that you want to store? Do you love the things that you are storing? Do you know what you are storing? When is the last time you sort of had a check-in with the storage areas in your home and really evaluated and made sure that those things that you're holding onto are earning their keep and really are worth the square footage that they're taking up in your life and the amount of time that they're taking and attention that you need to expend to manage the ownership of those things? Come here, Thomas. So, if I don't pick him up, he won't be quiet. Maybe he'll leave now. So anyway, he's not leaving. Anyway, having an old cat is not always very simple because he is kind of senile and meows all the time. But anyway, back to the topic of simplicity and your storage. That's just the heart of the matter is that we ideally only want to store the things that we truly love, that are worth keeping in our lives, because it does take time and space and all of those things to make sure those items stay in good repair and are where we can find them and all of those good things. I know you're busy this week and next week and probably the week after that, but if you can carve out 10 to 15 minutes to look through a few things that you're choosing to store and have an honest conversation with yourself, and maybe get rid of some of the things that are taking up some of your precious storage space in your closets and in your furniture, in your basement, wherever it is. Just take a couple of minutes and think about it. All right, happy holidays from me and from Thomas. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.